I have studied over 100 business YouTubers who are crushing it on YouTube, and they all were using this one secret strategy to create insane leads. So, in this video, we are going to explore that very strategy, and I'm also going to give you an action plan with which you can apply it to your own business, to your own YouTube channel. And it is very simple. It's a 4-step process which anyone can apply regardless of their tenure on YouTube. Now, I'm going to start with the secret factor that ties all of this together, and that's your audience avatar. Now, this is obviously not the action plan that I was talking about, but everything falls apart without this. So, we need to get this straight first. Most creators think their audience is business owners or entrepreneurs, but that's too broad. We need to hone in, we need to make it a bit more specific, a lot more specific actually. Like, let's take Alex Hormozi for example. He only works with entrepreneurs who are making 3 to 30 million dollars annually. Or Dan Martell, he works with tech entrepreneurs who are overwhelmed with work and they want to buy back their time. Or Cody Sanchez, she works with high income professionals who want to build wealth through business ownership. So your avatar needs to be a lot specific than business owners or entrepreneurs. We need to think about the age range. We need to think about what are their pain points, their income levels, their goals in life. How can your service help them reach that goal faster or in a very easy manner? So we need to think about all of these to find out our perfect fit. And when you are thinking about it, don't think about a group of people, just think about one person. You want to solve the problems of one person. We need to be really specific in this part because from here we are just reverse engineering their interests and everything so that we can find that sweet spot. So, one person, one problem, one solution. That is your mission statement. This is because we want each of these elements to work as a team and amplify the results. The first element being the idea. Now, Mr. Beast in an interview said YouTube is an ideas business, but it's not about any idea, it's about the right idea. So, there are 3 stages through which you can find out this perfect idea. But before that, let's look at this. Look at Alex Hormozi. He doesn't make videos about business strategy, that's too broad. He makes videos like why your business isn't growing and how to fix it, or the 100 million offer framework, specific problems, specific solutions. Dan Martell does the same thing. He's not talking about entrepreneurship, he's solving the exact problem of his audience: how to buy back your time as a CEO, or why smart entrepreneurs hire slow. Let's break this into 3 stages. First, brainstorm session. So in this stage, you will just jot down the ideas. Use YouTube, use your mind, whatever, however many ideas you can jot down, just jot them down. Now the next stage is idea validation. Let's say you have brainstormed 20 ideas. Now we have to take these ideas and we'll have to check on YouTube whether these will work or not. So a good way to do that is checking the outliers code. So in your niche and in your neighboring niches, we have to check out if the ideas have worked or not. And we are specifically looking for outliers here. Out of these 20, how many are outliers? And what I mean by outliers is, let's say your videos get about 1000 views on an average, and then you put out a new video which suddenly got like 10,000 views or 100k views. That's an outlier. So we have to check for high outlier scores, generally more than 5x. What it does is it kind of guarantees the success of this idea. Now, once we are done validating the ideas, we need to check for the audience fit. How many of these ideas are going to answer the questions of your audience? So here we are trying to fit them to your channel's voice or your audience's pain points. Your framework: every idea should complete this one sentence. My ideal client is struggling with specific problem, and here's the exact solution that worked for specific result. For coaching and consulting, this might be executive leaders struggle with team productivity. Here's the 3-step system that increased output by 40% for my Fortune 500 clients. So we have nailed the idea, but without this next step, we are not going to excite our audience enough to get the click. Your idea is not your title. Your title is a triggering tool. It should trigger one of these three emotions: curiosity, fear of missing out, or desire. To do this, creators generally challenge a common belief or use pain points as a bait. Cody Sanchez doesn't title her videos How to Invest. She uses How I Buy Businesses for $0 down, step by step. That title positions her as someone who's actually done it, not just teaching theory. Charlie Morgan uses title like How I Built a $10 million agency in 18 months, exact strategy. Notice the specificity. Not how to build an agency, but the exact numbers and the time frame. Your formula, specific result plus time frame or method plus credibility indicator. Example for 45 plus coaches: how I help CEOs reduce stress by 50% in 30 days. Case study: the leadership framework that saved my clients $2 million deal. 3 mistakes every new executive makes and how to avoid them. The key is to show you have solved this exact problem before. You are on the right path, but there's a fair chance that your idea and title can be lost in the sea of videos. And to stand out, we need a slapping impact. I'm sorry, I was a bit excited, but to do this, we need a very apt thumbnail. Here's the thing: you don't need a designed thumbnail, you need a planned one. To stand out, try focusing on one single thing that people care about. Like in this thumbnail, I focused on the big belly and the text, which screams this is harmful for you. Look at Dan Martell's thumbnails: professional headshot, clear text overlay, business focused imagery. He looks like the successful entrepreneur he is, not like he's trying to be 22. Alex Hormozi's thumbnails are clean, professional, and clear with value proposition. You immediately know this is serious business content from someone who has built real companies. Your thumbnail strategy should be a professional photo of yours, clear, readable text, business focused background or imagery, and contrasting colors to make everything pop out. Remember, your audience is looking for expertise, not entertainment, and your content should scream, I will solve this problem. Your thumbnail and your title should marry. They should complement each other, targeting what your audience wants. They want to relieve their pain. They don't care how. This is why 6 steps to instantly lose weight will outperform 6 steps in which you can keep your insulin resistance under control. With these strategies, you will get the click, but that doesn't mean that they are going to stay. And if you want to convert your audience into leads, you definitely need them to stay to prove that you have the solution. So your thumbnail and your title are all about the promise, but your audience needs to know that they are in for the right video as soon as they click. You need a great hook. Your hook in the first 30 seconds should establish authority while addressing the pain point. You are not trying to be funny, you are trying to be credible. Your packaging talks about what they're going to get, and your hook talks about how.
75, that's the percentage of small businesses that fail. I want to help you avoid all the pain that is the failure of businesses. I learned the hard way. I lost $50,000 in my first deal. I lost $75,000 in another deal. Now I have many businesses making millions of dollars a year. But what changed? I started buying businesses instead of starting businesses.
Immediate credibility plus problem identification. Dan Martell uses
I'm going to share with you the 10 laws of making money that took me from a broke 23-year-old to a multimillionaire. And anyone can start using them today to get rich fast, even if you're broke.
credentials first, then the problem. In this, you will see both of them are talking about what they have done first, proving they have walked the walk, with a promise of what they are going to help you with. Finally, what you need to add is your plan by which you are going to achieve it.
I'm going to share with you 20 things that I quit to simplify my life to focus on what actually matters.
Your hook formula, your credibility, plus common problem your audience faces, plus promise of a solution. Some examples are: after 20 years of executive coaching, I see the same mistake destroying leadership careers, and here's how to fix it. I have helped 200 plus business owners scaling past 7 figures, but they all struggle with this one thing first. In my 15 years as a management consultant, this is the framework that saves companies millions. This is why when you nail your audience avatar, everything falls into place. Your ideas target the most painful problems they are facing. Your titles communicates the relief that they are going to get from you. Your thumbnails complements your title and visually tries to depict the what is in it for them. Your hooks ensures them how you are going to relieve this pain. Idea: how to transition from corporate to consulting without income loss. Title: how I left my $400,000 corporate job to build a $2 million consulting firm. 12-month plan. Thumbnail: professional headshot with text, 400K to $2 million consulting. Hook: after 25 years in corporate strategy, I was terrified to start my own firm. But here's the exact transition plan that worked. See how everything works together. You are not creating random content, you are creating an attention grabbing machine. This system works because you are treating your YouTube channel like a business development tool that it should be, not like a random entertainment channel. And if you need more help, you can always grab my 5-day email course where I cut the noise and help you understand what will move the needle. So it's a 5 days email course which is absolutely for free. Link is in the description. But retaining this attention is as important as grabbing it. So in this next video, I am going to show you an editing trick that you can use without spending hours and hours on your content, which will help you skyrocket your retention rates. But retaining this attention is as important as grabbing. So in this next video, I am going to give you some editing strategies which I use to save time and skyrocket my retention rates. You can check it out here.